All right, all right, all right. Welcome. Um, like I say every time, everything I do this on God. Every time we do this on God. When I do it with these two crazy motherfuckers, we do this shit on God. I am Young Money Bad News, the co-CEO of the Star Money Click. Number one rapper in the world, BMC for life. 1 5, other co-CEO of the Star Money Click, and the number one producer in the world, and the owner of Punish Me Vodka, who sponsors all of our shows. That is Jimmy Two Times, the disgruntled 49er fan, and the honor and the hopeful Sooner fan, and my brother from another mother, and we are the On God Podcast. These are our podcast picks for the week. We're doing it a little early for y'all. Um, Actually, the bowl game started tonight. Las Vegas, UNLV, basically Las Vegas. But UNLV is playing California tonight. So if you're tuning in, they play at 9 o'clock. They start at 9. But we're going to get into the NCAA picks. We also going to do our power rankings for the NFL tonight too. We don't do our NCAA power rankings because there ain't no power rankings no more. We know who the top 12 are. Um, the first game is Friday, 8 o'clock, ABC. Indiana, number 5 Notre Dame takes on number 8 Indiana. Both teams are 11-1. 1 5. Who you got?
I'm gonna take Notre Dame.
Okay, in South Bend. 2 times. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Notre Dame also. It's a safe pick because it could go either way.
Whew. It can. It's the safe pick, but man, I don't. Oh, Indiana's offense is really good, but I
It
don't think
is,
their defense is good enough to. I don't think their defense is going to be good enough to stop Notre Dame enough.
Right.
and that's
And
why
at
I
home
think that
field,
too.
I got Notre Dame as well. Number 4 Penn State takes on number 10 SMU. Both teams are 11-2. The game is at Penn State, so you know it's going to be a whiteout. Um, 2 times. Who you got?
Penn State.
1 5. Who you got?
Got Penn State also.
I got Penn State as well. Number 3 Texas at home against number 16 Clemson. Texas is 11-2. Clemson is 10-3. 1 5. Who you got?
Man. You know what? I'm gonna take Texas. Um, I feel like Clemson. This is something Clemson might pull off, but I just think Texas got too much firepower for them.
2 times. Who you got?
Under no certainty will I be taking Clemson. So
Yeah, I'm 1 5. I'm kind of surprised you got so much kind of faith in Clemson. You've been having faith in Clemson lately, and I'm confused. Like Clemson has really been a pamper all year. Don't let that record
No, but
fool you. They
it's
really
less.
ain't that good.
No, it's not that I got faith in Clemson. It's just I've lost faith in Texas. You know what I
I
mean?
don't like
Well,
Texas either, but I
I
damn
don't
sure I
have
don't like them over Clemson.
I don't like
Texas has been playing
I don't
pamper
like
too.
Texas either. They have, but I don't like Texas either. But
Mm.
Texas at home against Clemson, I got Texas all day long. See, that's the
It
thing
Yeah,
you got to take too
depends
in
which
consideration. Well, what you got to take in consideration is all these are home games because normally these will be neutral site games. So
Mhm.
that's based on the pick too. Like I gotta, I don't think Clemson gonna go to Texas and beat them in Texas. I can't see them doing that. Now, if the game was at Clemson, I give them a better chance, but I still would have picked Texas. But I damn sure don't think they can beat them in Texas at all. Um, number 6 OSU, number 7 Tennessee. The game is in the shoe. Both are 10-2. 2 times. Who you got?
Ohio State.
1 5. Who you got?
So first of all, I don't like the fact that they are having their own walkout music, their own hype video, and all that shit coming out because that diminishes the home field advantage to me. All right, but as I've said all year, Tennessee's quarterback is ass on the road, so I'm gonna take Ohio State.
Where did you see a walkout video and a hype video at?
That's where that they're doing that at all the games. All the other teams are having hype videos and their own music and all that when they come out, just like it would be if it was on neutral field. So,
Oh, okay, that ain't. That's different.
then
Okay,
also,
of course I got the Buckeyes.
and then also Tennessee fans figured out Ohio State's season ticket holders code, which I guess has been the same for like the past 20 years. And they started buying up the early tickets that would normally be for season ticket holders. So there should be a nice turnout for Tennessee fans there.
Okay. Well, I got the Buckeyes because I'm Buckeye Nation. I ain't worried about it. We got to do what we got to do. So that's the On God Podcast NCAA picks for the playoffs for the first round. We will do the second round before the 1st of January because that's when the second round starts. The games are on the 1st. We're going to move over to the NFL, Week 16. My Eagles are 12-2. They play the Commanders 9-5. 1-5, who you got?
I got y'all. Eagles.
2 times, who you got?
Philadelphia.
I got the Bird Gang as well. Broncos 9-5. Chargers 8-6. 2 times, who you got?
Broncos.
I'll go Broncos.
1-5, who you got?
I'm gonna go Broncos also.
I think I got Denver as well. I believe Denver got enough offense to win this game because I definitely know they got enough defense to win it. Texans 9-5. Chiefs 13-1. We don't know if Pat gonna play, but he's headed towards playing. 1-5, who you got?
I'm gonna go Texans in this.
Okay. 2 times, who you got?
Chiefs.
I got Kansas City. Steelers 10-4 on Saturday, the same day as all the playoff games. Ravens 9-5. This game is played in Baltimore. 2 times, who you got?
Pittsburgh.
1-5, who you got? TJ Watt is playing, but they don't know if George Pickens is playing yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Ravens.
Okay. I kind of feel like Lamar Jackson gonna finally get that W he wanted against them at home, because I know he can't beat them in Pittsburgh. He never does. But part of me wants to pick Pittsburgh because I feel like Pittsburgh gonna have a bounce back game. But the Ravens defense was looking okay this past week, but they also was playing the motherfucking Giants. Shit. Fuck it, I'll go with you 1-5. I got the Ravens too. I'll go with you. Giants 2-12. Falcons 7-7. 1-5, who you got? I don't want to pick neither one of these motherfuckers.
In the diaper bowl, I'm gonna take the Falcons.
This is like when you have a fart and a fart and a burp at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a fart and burp at the same time.
Falcons are starting pennant. So, but the Giants ain't
Yeah,
starting.
they are. Yeah, they are.
The Giants ain't starting nobody. No. Give me the Falcons.
Right. 2 times, who you got?
I think I'm gonna go with Atlanta.
I got ATL, shouty. The Lions 12-2. The Lions 12-2. Bears 4-10. Lions are decimated, but they still got their offense. 2 times. Who you got?
Detroit.
1-5. Who you got?
Well, you know, the Lions lost Montgomery on offense this week. I think for the rest of the year. That's their thumper back. Yep. But even with that, they could have their second string in there and beat the Bears. So Lions.
I got the Lions as well. Battle of Ohio, round 2. Browns 3-11. Bengals 6-8. The game is in the Natty. 1-5. Who you got?
Bengals, they need the game, so they're going to play desperate. Yeah, went out.
2 times who you got?
Cincinnati because they're starting DTR at quarterback in Cleveland. They had a better chance with Jameis Winston at quarterback. At least they generate some offense. Dude be throwing for 117 yards. He be 7 of 92 for 111 yards and no touchdowns and shit. So I'm cool.
I'm gonna go Bengals too. Even though I don't want to pick the Bengals, I'm gonna pick them. I don't think the Browns got enough offense to beat them. Even though the Bengals defense is a pamper. Titans 3-11. Colts 6-8. 2 times who you got?
They benched Levis, which don't really mean nothing. I'm gonna go with Anthony Richardson and the Colts.
1-5. Who you got?
I'm going to take the Colts as well.
I got Naptown too. Rams 8-6. Jets 4-10. 1-5. Who you got?
It's a 1 o'clock game. Give me the Jets.
2 times who you got?
You know what's intriguing about this? Rams just played on the West Coast and they travel all the way to the East Coast. If they got to go to New York. Teams don't fare well there. But this is the fucking Jets. I'm picking the Rams.
Even with that said,
I got the Rams. Yeah, I got the Rams too. I can't trust the Jets even though they just won. Cardinals 7-7. Panthers 3-11. 2 times who you got?
Where is the NFL getting their schedule from, man? Damn. The Cardinals are falling apart, and the Panthers are magicians. Shit. I'm gonna go with my guy, Kyler Murray, and the Cardinals are turning around this week.
1-5. Who you got?
I'm going Lord Helmet and the Cardinals to win.
Lord Helmet.
He got me Lord Helmet.
That's what he looks like.
I got the Cardinals as well, man. You fucked up. The Vikings are 12-2. The Seahawks are 8-6. 1-5. Who you got?
Man, give me the Vikings, dude. Let's go.
2 times. Who you got?
I gotta take the Vikings because as long as Geno
Smith ain't playing either.
Yeah, see, even if he was playing, I would take Seattle just because he's fucking Geno Smith. He only beats us right now.
I got the Vikings as well. Patriots 3-11. Bills 11-3. 2 times. Who you got?
I don't even know we're talking about this. Buffalo.
1-5. Who you got?
I'm gonna go Buffalo as well.
I got Buffalo too. Jags 3-11. Raiders 2-12. 1-5. Who you got?
Man, we got 3 Pamper Bowls this week, and this is the third
3.
one. Yeah, 3 just shit games. Colts, Titans,
3.
Falcons, Giants, and this one. I'm going to go Jaguars because the Raiders want that first pick, so they're going to lose no matter what. They'll make sure of it.
2 times. Who you got?
They're going to lose whether they want the fucking pick or not. So I'm thinking Jacksonville. I mean, and that ain't really saying a whole lot either.
I got the Jags too. 49ers 6-8. Dolphins 6-8. 2 times. Who you got? I don't know why
I gotta take them, right?
You don't fuck with the Dolphins. So what's taking so long?
I gotta take them. I don't want to take them right now because they just look. They're the reason why my moniker looks like that.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'd like to
So
right
you got
now
the
and then come
Dolphins.
back after this. Hell no, I don't want the damn Dolphins. Leave San Francisco.
Okay then. So I don't know what took you so damn long. 1-5, who you got?
Because look at what I got. Hey, I got two
I
underachieving
ain't trying
teams.
to hear it.
One's disappointing me.
No. Because when the Dolphins on the winning streak, you was the only one on here talking about the Dolphins ain't the Dolphins. I ain't trying to hear that shit. Quickly pick the 49ers and quit bullshit. 1-5,
Yeah,
who you got?
the way we know who you got.
Oh,
I'm gonna take.
yeah, our pick only matter on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take and put some isotoner gloves on and take the Dolphins.
Isotoners.
You said isotoners. You going
Hey,
on
he just
eBay to
like
get them
he just like
He just got
he
that
just
shit.
hey
He
nah.
just got it.
Jim Carrey was like isotoners. That's my fucking movie. Shit, I gotta go Miami because I don't know what the fuck I mean want to go to 49ers, but I don't know what fucking 49er team gonna show up. I don't know what the fuck gonna happen.
Nah.
I'm gonna go Miami. Fuck it. Bucks 8-6. Cowboys 6-8. 1-5. Who you got?
Bucks.
Yeah,
Two times you got.
I'm gonna take my homeboy Baker.
This be the game the Bucks blow it against the fucking Cowboys too. I got the Bucks too. Saints 5-9. Packers 10-4. Two times who you got?
I'm taking the Acme Packers.
1-5. Who you got?
That time of year, let's take them Packers.
I got Green Bay too. That is our picks for the week. This is our power ranking for the week.
We
Two
gonna do the
times.
Christmas
What's your power
games?
rankings? What?
What you saying, 1-5?
Oh, I was just asking if
We
we were
gonna do
gonna
what?
do games.
I don't know what he
No,
said.
we're gonna do the Christmas games right before Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna do them right before Christmas. We're gonna do them on the 23rd.
Okay,
Yeah, we're gonna do them on the 23rd.
that'll work.
What's your 5? Two times.
I got Philadelphia at number 1, Buffalo at number 2, Kansas City at 3, Detroit at 4, and Minnesota rounding it out at 5.
1-5. Who you got?
I got that except for I got Minnesota and shit. I got Minnesota.
Detroit flipped.
Yeah, I got them in Detroit flip just because Detroit is heading down, I think, and Minnesota's still going up.
I got Philly. I got us. I'm gonna go. I got us. I got Kansas City. I got nah. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go us, Kansas City, Buffalo, Detroit, Minnesota. Because until they lose more than one game, I can't. Even though they lost to Buffalo, Buffalo went on that little spat, and Kansas City still ain't lost. So I got to give them they do. These are our picks for the week. These are our power rankings for the week. Please like and share the episode. Please let us know what y'all's are. Please tap in and let us know how y'all feel about the picks that we made. If y'all agree, if you disagree, what y'all picks are, because we gonna check them out. Also you can always throw the comments in the while we doing the show live, because it's always gonna be live. We fuck with everybody that checks in with us. Shout out to my whole clique. We will be doing our show at our normal time on Sunday because of the fact that everything is going to be set in stone. I really think the only latest game we got is the 49ers. I believe us and the Bengals play at 1. So I think the 49ers play at 4 like they always do. And that'll be it. We'll do our normal nightcap for y'all as far as our show. We will do the 23rd on Monday. We will do our picks for the 23rd for the Christmas Day games. So the 23rd, be looking out for us. I don't really want to do Christmas Eve because everybody gonna be busy and shit. I already know people gonna be doing their last minute shit, whatever. So we're gonna try to reach for the 23rd for y'all. If not the 22nd, we might do it on the 22nd in that same show. So we'll figure it out between the three of us. We'll talk about it for y'all. Is there anything else? Oh, I want to also say shout out to Travis Hunter for winning the Heisman. We didn't get to say it on the last show because he won it after our show was over, which was weird. Like he literally did the show and then he won. But I'm not surprised. I mean,
No.
we ain't seen it since Charles Woodson, and he did it better than Charles Woodson, honestly. And shout out to him. He's the best player in college football. So shout out to Genty though, because Genty was there. I feel like Genty should have if he wouldn't have won, I feel like they should have given it to Genty. But I heard they put Dylan Gabriel in second, which don't make sense to me. That don't make no sense at all.
And the only reason why I can see them doing it is because he lead the number one team in the nation, which is bullshit.
That's bullshit. Like he had a good year. I'm not gonna knock his year, but Genty had a better year than him. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Like
Genty he doesn't play for a Power 5 conference. If he played,
yeah, but that's still in this day and age, we don't give a fuck about that though. That's bullshit. Yeah, they
to be fair, Dylan Gabriel ever since he came from Central Florida and transferred to us to Oregon, he's actually had a better season every year, but not no damn Heisman Trophy winning season over either of them two.
And that boy ran for over 2,000 yards easy.
Number one quarterback on the number one team. I'm surprised he didn't win the Heisman.
No, I am. I know he wasn't gonna win it. I knew he wasn't gonna win it. He didn't have.
If Travis Hunter didn't exist, I could see them giving it to him though.
He had a way bigger impact.
If Travis Hunter just played one position, he wouldn't have been in the conversation.
Of course not. No.
He did something exceptional this year, and it's to be saluted. I don't understand why they don't let more players do that, to be honest with you, because there's a lot of talented guys that can play both positions. I heard
they stopped it for years, though. That used to be a regular thing in the 80s and the 90s, and then it just kind of faded away.
I heard a wide receiver.
Chris Gamble was the last person to really do it.
Right. I heard an Ohio State wide receivers coach talk about visiting T. Higgins in high school. And they went to go see him play wide receiver, but they played him at cornerback that game. And he said he was better at cornerback than he was wide receiver.
Because he was in high school.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because Caleb Downs played running back in high school, but played safety in college. I mean, in high school, the competition ain't the same. So it's just, but Travis Hunter is just special. He's just special.
Yeah.
Well, that's
like period.
That's the argument. That's the argument with Genty. You see what I'm saying? They look at those conferences that he plays as glorified high school teams. They don't look at them as, like the Alabamas and LSU's. And
I mean, we know that, but remember this. Remember I just said. Hold on. Remember this though. Remember this. Remember you just said that, right? He had 200 against Oregon.
I understand that.
So and he damn near beat Oregon by himself. So if that's why you got to look at the head-to-head matchup, when you really look at it, he had a better game than Dylan Gabriel. He had a way better game.
Just saying, he had one head-to-head matchup. So I'm excited to see what he does in the playoffs, because I believe, like you guys, I'm just giving you some facts, like as I see him, is that hurt him playing in that conference. But I want to see him in the playoffs because he's gonna shit on people. And
I just don't want to see him in Dallas when he gets drafted. No Dallas.
Man,
I don't want him. I don't want him to go there.
That's where
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you why I don't know. Because Dowdell has been balling.
Yeah, that's true. He has
Dallas is some cheap ass motherfuckers, and they really don't want to have to pay another motherfucker. And Genty one of them backs where somebody gonna have to pay him because he's gonna make an impact in the league. Like he's a payable back. Yeah. I really don't think they're gonna get him. I think they're gonna do something stupid and get an old lineman like they always do. I'm telling you.
Another quarterback.
I'm telling you.
Sit on the
I don't
bench.
think I don't think they're gonna get another
You know
quarterback.
what would be wild? You know what would be wild if he landed in Cincinnati?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would love to see him on my squad.
I
Nah,
don't
He
think
ain't
that's
gonna
gonna
last
happen
that long
either.
in the draft. I
They
don't think.
they wouldn't get him because they got Brown. They don't need him. Chase Brown is too
shit.
good.
I think
Chase
he's
Brown's too
better than
good.
Brown.
Good.
Nah,
He's better than.
he might be better than Brown,
Yeah,
but
that's.
Brown had a good year. Brown ain't playing bad. You
No,
gotta
I'm
think.
not saying that.
You gotta think. Whoever gets Genty needs a running back. They're not gonna remember. Running backs ain't what they used to be.
Right.
They're not the top of the food chain anymore.
Right.
Remember back in the day in the draft, you might get a running back in the top 5. Now, hell no. Nah. They'll wait. They'll be like, yeah, we'll wait.
I can see Cleveland doing that because you don't know what Chubb's going to end up being with that
I
knee.
don't think they're gonna get. I don't think they're gonna get him either. I think he's gonna go somewhere where we're not expecting him to go,
Denver.
like that, like some shit like that,
Denver would be.
random,
And you know why I say that?
random.
Because Peyton had your boy Alvin Kamara in New Orleans. He'd want a back that could do everything.
Random. He gonna go
Wouldn't that
somewhere random.
wouldn't that be the most giant pick ever? To pick Genty and not pick
Man, hey man, don't,
Giants pick ever.
you know what they would do? They would go trade for Cousins and Big Genty.
Because you
Yeah.
gotta think. They talking about the Browns might trade for Cousins. That's what the word is. I just got that in my phone like 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
But that's what
Well,
I'm saying.
they like guaranteed
Think
contract.
about it. You got to think about it. Cam Ward is going to come off. Shador is going to come off. The linemen are going to come off. The defensive linemen are going to come off. Genty's not even going to go in the top 5. He might not even go in the top 10 because because the running back position is not a priority. It's not mandatory like it used to be.
I think we're seeing a resurgence of the running back position.
That's because my running back. That's because my running back and King Henry look good this year.
Yeah.
They went to better teams. That's all it is. If you really think about it, it's not really there ain't really a resurgence. It's they switched to better teams with better lines.
But we're seeing running backs that are drafted in the first round ball out. So Gibbs balled out. Who else balled out? That boy down in Atlanta's balled out a little bit. So the teams are looking at running backs a little different because look at the
it's different. But them is all different drafts too, though.
I understand. I'm not saying they're gonna, but you're getting one running back to 2 running backs a draft to where they're looking good on these teams. But
I can see him going to the Chargers maybe because Harbaugh likes to run the ball.
I think
that's what I'm saying. He gonna go somewhere random.
Positions getting watered down.
Random.
I think the wide receiver.
I don't think wide receiver can ever get watered down because if you think about the wide receiver position right now, just think about this. In the past 5 years, the past 5, there has been a different number one best receiver in the league for 5 straight years. There has not been the same receiver in the league 5 years being the best. It just hasn't. The last best receiver was actually, I would probably say, Antonio Brown. He was the last best receiver for a number of years. And then Devontae Adams did it for a couple years. But outside of that, Justin Jefferson, he had that 1 year. But now you can say it was Jamar Chase this year. Then the 1 year was A.J. Brown. And then 1 year it was Tyreek Hill. So it's like they've been rotating. And it's not – that's why I said I don't think it can get watered down because we're not getting watered down with one person. We keep seeing different guys. Just like CeeDee Lamb was last year. CeeDee Lamb had a hell of a year.
What I'm saying is outside of those number 1 receivers, I think we're seeing a revolving door at wide receiver. Like there's so many good wide receivers coming in from college that unless you got a Jamar Chase, a CeeDee Lamb, and a Brown or a Devontae Adams or something like that, Tyreek Hill, Justin Jefferson, you can go out and potentially get that guy every year in the draft. And there's like 4 or 5 of those guys that could develop into that in the pros. And I don't think we've ever seen the wide receiver like that. You know what I mean? I think
the reason why I agree with you.
Yeah.
I agree with you. But the reason why I'm saying it is because think about it. Every team now is trying to have more than 3 receivers that's sweet. Remember back in the day, it was just 2. Sometimes
Right.
just 1. Now they're trying to have a starting. It's an X, it's a Z, and there's a slot. They trying to make sure all 3 of the positions and the tight end too. They trying to make sure because the game is a passing game now. So
Yep.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
I
So we
I
got
could also see Genty go. I could also see Genty going to San Francisco.
yeah, we getting the fuck out of here. So to other things, because that shit's ass. This motherfucker got 4 running backs and all of them hurt. Now he want another one. Get the fuck out of here.
He's going to the Jaguars.
Slave for the fences, baby.
He gonna go somewhere we ain't gonna see him going. Watch.
Like here.
Everything I do it on God. Everything we do it on God. And every time I do it, these 2 crazy motherfuckers, we do it on God. I am Young Money Bad News, the co-CEO of Star Money Click, #1 rapper in the world, Star BMC for life. That is 1-5. The other co-CEO of the Star Money Click. He is the owner of the Punishment Vodka, who sponsors our show every time we do it. And he is also the #1 producer in the world. That is the disgruntled 49er fan, Jimmy 2 times, and a hopeful Sooner fan, my brother from another mother. We was the On God Podcast. We will see y'all Sunday. Holla back. Go Bucks.
Assalamu alaikum.
That's a Metal Dell high school hat, not a Michigan hat, by the way. Peace.